The F6F Hellcat was the workhorse of the Pacific and a truly dominant fighter. But its intended successor, the F8F Bearcat, is often spoken of in almost mythical terms. The question isn't if the Bearcat was better, but it's by what quantifiable margin. In this video, we're going to put the superlatives aside and break down the cold, hard performance data to see exactly how much of a leap it really was. First, the turning dogfight. We start with wing loading. The Hellcat sits at 44 pounds per square foot, while the Bearcat is at 39. That's an 11% advantage, giving it an immediate edge in instantaneous turn rate. Next, power to weight. Here, the difference is massive. The Hellcat's 0.16 horsepower per pound is respectable, but the Bearcat's 0.21 is a 31% leap. This is the key to sustained turning performance, the ability to maintain energy in a prolonged spiraling fight. Then there's control harmony and response. The Hellcat was stable and predictable, but had heavy controls. The Bearcat was known for its light stick forces and superior aileron response. Quantitatively, this is harder to pin down, but qualitatively, pilots described it as a generational improvement in handling. Let's look at roll rate at low speed. The Hellcat's was decent for its era. The Bearcat's was among the best of any piston fighter ever. This translates to a massive advantage in scissors maneuvers and target acquisition. Finally, stall behavior. Both aircraft were actually quite good here, very forgiving. We can call this a tie, perhaps with a slight nod to the Hellcat for training simplicity due to its less lively nature. So for the turning fight, you have significant advantages in wing loading, power to weight, and roll rate. The overall dogfight verdict points to a 13 to 18% composite improvement. The Bearcat could turn with and then out-energy a Hellcat all day. Now let's analyze the boom and zoom performance where energy is king. The power-to-weight advantage of 31% is even more critical here. It directly translates to a superior rate of climb and acceleration, allowing the Bearcat to establish an energy advantage from the start. Top speed is another clear win. The Hellcat at 380 miles per hour is fast, but the Bearcat at 421 miles per hour is 11% faster, and even more so in a dive. This means it dictates the engagement. It can initiate or break off combat at will. Structural strength. Both were tough carrier planes, but the Bearcat was engineered for higher G-loads and had better flutter resistance. This allowed pilots to push dives more aggressively and pull out with a greater margin of safety. This pairs with high-speed roll and elevator control. The Bearcat's controls remained effective at speeds where the Hellcats would stiffen up. This is a crucial advantage for making fine adjustments during a high-speed attack pass. Lastly, energy retention. Thanks to a cleaner airframe, shorter fuselage, and laminar flow features, the Bearcat simply held on to its speed better during maneuvers than the bulkier Hellcat. The verdict for boom and zoom is even more decisive. With overwhelming advantages in climb, speed, and high G handling, the estimated composite improvement is a staggering 18 to 25%. This wasn't just an improvement, the Bearcat was purpose-built for this style of fighting. So what's the final takeaway? Was the Bearcat worthwhile upgrade? Without question, the numbers don't lie. We're talking about a 13 to 18% advantage in a turning fight and an 18 to 25% advantage in a vertical fight. Against advanced fighters like the Ki-84 Frank, where the Hellcat could be challenged, the Bearcat would have been utterly dominant. More importantly, against the kamikaze threat, the Bearcat's phenomenal rate of climb would have been a lifesaver. It could scramble from a carrier deck and intercept incoming suicide attacks far faster and further from the fleet than the Hellcat. This translates directly to fewer ships damaged and fewer lives lost. Thank you for watching, and please support my work by subscribing and purchasing my ebooks. You can find the links in my bio description or by searching for Adrian Langsford on Amazon.